Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful lights doing? Let's get started on today's reading and see what uplifting messages we may have. I do offer readings, guys. If interested in a reading or you just want to see what the services are, click on the description below the video and then the more button. All right, so what I'm seeing right off the bat is there is a little residual sadness for my aquas today. This is something that's been going on for the past week. This is not something of vital importance, but there's just that little thing that's been nagging at you, maybe pulling you down or taking some of your happiness away. You've been focusing on this issue, problem, whatever it is. I do see the balance coming in. You're going to start feeling this balance today. And then as each day comes into play, during the following few days, I'm seeing that happiness coming right back in for you. All right, we have the Nine of Wands here, along with the sadness. The Nine of Wands can indicate you're needing to speak your mind or needing to be bold and stick up for yourself. Maybe tell someone how you feel about something. In other words, you might have to ground yourself and put up some boundaries. Okay, let's continue. All right, I'm seeing some movement here. Okay, so something that at least one of you has been working on. This involves you giving to others. This is some kind of humanitarian project or something you want to do career-wise, where you're giving to other people, you're helping others, okay? This is what's going to make you happy, and this is what you've been working on, and you're waiting to hear back from whoever it is that you need to speak to about this, something that's going to lock this up for you. All right, this information that you're waiting on is going to give you an opportunity to lock things in, okay? And I am seeing, well, this layout is regarding two feminines. This could be a mother and daughter, but I do see that there is an upset. I feel like something came between the two of you and there's either ego involved here or something, a competition, if you will, because I'm seeing both of you holding on with dear life to this separation. That's what you're holding on to, because neither one of you is willing to move forward, to apologize, or to even set up a lunch to talk. All right, I see that you're also both very upset about this. This isn't something that you want, yet it is being prolonged. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's not about egos anymore, guys. So if this is your ego getting involved, just drop it and, you know, get what you really want. Okay, get her done. I'm seeing a King of Pentacles here. This, however, looks like a father and son situation. The son would like something, but is just feeling like you're holding something over his head. This is like a father-son type of situation scenario where the son feels like whatever he's wanting, he's holding back asking for it because he feels like if he asks for this, he has to give in to you regarding something that you're holding over his head. Is this making sense? If it is, please comment below the video if this is you. I'm seeing that he has expressed himself, how he feels about the scenario, the situation, and he is going to stand his ground. There is happiness being withheld here. Maybe one of you or both of you are unhappy because of this situation. There's a lot of ego and unwillingness in this reading today, guys, to give in, to repair relationships. Now, I just want to say this because this is the whole picture and the whole feel that I'm getting so far from this reading today. And in some ways, it has to do with all of you. Okay, so there is the separation. So people who are surrounding you that are just not treating you well, they're putting you down. They do not know how to lift you up or lift others up for that matter. They just aren't there yet. They're low vibrating and they are, you know, operating in those heavier densities. The third dimension is heavier densities where, you know, even our bodies are heavier when we are operating in this scenario in the third dimension, okay? You have a choice right now, people. By the way, you can raise your vibration by working on yourself and move into this fourth and fifth dimension. Your body will feel lighter. You'll start to feel like you don't have the same type of appetites towards certain foods. You might be wanting lighter foods, not like the heavier meats and things like that. Some of you don't need as much food at all, and your body will feel lighter. All right, but I don't want to get too far into that. I want to stick with the scenario here. So what I was saying was that there are people, third dimensionals in your life, and if you're vibrating high, you have no choice really but to separate from these people, or they will continue to drag you back into the third dimension in those lower heavier densities where we all do not want to be, I would think, right? Those of us who have a taste, who know what it's like to step out of that, even for 5 minutes, we do not want to stay in that low density third dimensional place, right? So what I'm saying is, you have a choice now today, Aquarius. This is for all of you. You can work on yourself and step out of that third dimension, or you can stay there. It is a choice. However, if you're going to be doing just that, like working on yourself and moving into this fifth dimension, you can't bring these third dimensionals with you. You have to say bye-bye. I mean, you can talk to them occasionally, just don't let them trigger you, because they will try and try. And just start making friends with people who you can relate to, okay? They will be people vibrating on your level or higher, hopefully. All right, and I'm seeing an ending here with this masculine. This masculine is very powerful, may have a business, very successful. This is a boss figure, most definitely, for some of you. All right, I'm seeing things at work. I'm seeing, even though you're making money, okay, this, I don't know if it's him directly or the people you're working with, the people around you, or all of the above, that you can't stand anymore. It's pulling you down into that third dimensional state. All right, so again, the money might be decent, but you're looking to get the heck out of here as quickly as possible. You're not willing to put yourself on a chopping block for the money anymore, and I do see that you are going to end the relationship with this Emperor. All right, let's continue. And if this is you, please comment below the video. All right, let's see what we have. All right, so this is about, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the center. The Ten of Pentacles in the center is truly amazing. I mean, it makes it more powerful than it normally would be in a different placement. So it's also a time of just, this is beyond good news, guys, about your finances, okay? This is very powerful here in the center. As I said, this is about, the Ten of Pentacles is one of the better cards in the deck. It's about you arriving. You've arrived. You cannot go back anymore. If this is you, I want you to put a star, because that's who you are. Okay, put a star in the comments section if this is you. You're never going back to the third dimensional way of living. You've survived it, you've surpassed it, and you have moved into a whole new way of being. You're waiting for your karma that you deserve, because you went through hell throughout your life. And now that you're moving into these lighter dimensions, these higher vibrating dimensions, this is a gift, and you know it. You know who you are. You're supposed to be here. You agreed to be here at this time, and this is your gift coming into you. It's about abundance, okay? It's about happiness. It's about feeling lighter. It's about life changing in unbelievable ways. You're going to start seeing strategic changes in your life that are going to be unbelievable to you. All right, as they're happening, you're going to tell yourself that you knew this was happening, but in the back of your mind and in your heart, you're just going to be like, holy shit. Okay, so the things you're going to be seeing, guys, they're going to make your life easier. You're going to be wealthier. You will never have to say, I cannot afford that again. You will never have to deprive yourself of anything. You won't have to worry about going to work. You will be abundant, secure. You are going to feel emotions that are going to change in you. You're going to feel elation instead of depression. You're going to feel happiness instead of, you know, shame and anger. Your emotions are gonna completely change, okay? And life is going to be completely different, completely changed. We are rebuilding things. Aquarius, you are a main part of this. You are the lighthouse. You are the innovators. So I've been telling you, Aquarius, for months that you are innovators and you are gifted. And guess what? You know, we've crossed that bridge, and I believe we all have at least one foot in this fifth dimension. Those of us who are, you know, have worked on our frequency, our vibration, and we're high vibrating, and you'll feel it. You'll feel vibration, actual literal vibration moving through your body. It may wake you up in the middle of the night. You might think, oh my gosh, I should go see a doctor. My feet are tingling, they're vibrating. I think I read about that. It's an illness, it's a sickness. Don't fall for that, guys. I'm not saying don't go to the doctor if you feel like you're ill. I'm not a doctor. I'm not claiming to be a doctor, but when these things are laughable. When I see people doing videos that ear ringing means you're losing your mind, it's tinnitus or whatever. There's probably a real thing with that, but for the most part, if your ears ring temporarily, you know, for a few seconds and they stop, you are being upgraded. This is spiritual, okay? So for me, spirituality and the medical community is on two opposite sides of the spectrum, okay? On this side, we have, you know, a money-driven, I'm going to say thing, but you know what I'm getting at. On this side, on the spiritual side, it's more about humanity and love. And, you know, let me tell you, when you get into this mindset of humanity and love for one another, you get out of the separation and the anger toward each other and the anger that's within you. All right, we're seeing a lot of that now, right? When you get away from that and you get out of that, you are raising your vibration and you are moving yourself into a new place, a more stable place as far as emotional stability, as well as your abundance, okay? You are also manifesting your abundance just by doing that. All right, here I'm seeing a Wheel of Fortune with a victory, guys, and this has been popping up lately. This is so exciting, okay? This is such good news. It is that these two cards are showing up together in a lot of the readings suddenly, okay? I'm noticing a trend, guys. Are you noticing this? All right, well, what does this mean? Well, you know, for the newbies, the Wheel of Fortune is all about a fortune. It's about money. It's about wealth and prosperity. It's also about these four angels in the corners of this card. This is the angelic realm that is protecting these finances. These are your monies that were taken from you that will be returned to you, okay? This is the victory card letting you know you're about to have this victory of finances, abundance, you know, angelic protections and love. And once you get in that mindset of, I'm just going to be kind and love somebody, not love somebody, but love the people around me, you know, and have empathy for people. Even the third dimensionals, you know, you were there at one time. These people are just lost right now. They haven't reincarnated that many times. You know, we come back here to learn and teach, so they're still getting their learnings and their teachings, and they don't know better. They're not even operating with any type of you know, right from wrong kind of thing. They're probably doing things that are not good. All right, and that's what happens when you hook up with a third dimensional, guys. You get stomped on, you get cheated on. They're lying to you because they're not capable they're not operating on your level. And that is why I tell you to take your time and vet everybody that comes into your life. Okay, but we're looking at this victory here with this Wheel of Fortune, and they're showing us in the center of this reading, they're showing us the High Priestess, which is, in my readings lately anyway, it's all about your intuition. It's a very spiritual card, okay? And it even looks like, you know, speaking of spiritual, something I not noticed before is that this depicts a high priestess type of person, someone who's very high up in the religion realms, or in the how can I say this, in the spiritual realms, okay? And on her shirt is the cross, and in her hand is the Torah. So this is about, you know, spiritualism, whatever it is that you are, you know, spiritually connected to, let's say. All right, there's going to be a victory that has a connection to spirit. Spirit is protecting this right now, right? We have the angelic realms protecting the Wheel of Fortune. So wow, we have a lot of connection here between abundance and spirit. And this is good news around your money. So what is this saying, guys? These two cards are connected in my readings, and I'm just noticing that we have this Wheel of Fortune in connection with the Strength card. So this means this is about to pop off. This is about to come in a very powerful, strong way, okay? Because you have the Wheel of Fortune with the Strength card, all right? So guys, there's a lot to get excited about. There's a lot to be happy about right now and excited, all right? Things are going to come. Please don't comment and tell me when. I don't know when. I am not source. I don't tell you that I am, you know, in charge of this. So I can't give you the answers. I'm waiting just like you are. All right. But we do have a manifestation card today next to this Knight of Wands. Is someone, this is not romantic. So in this layout, the Knight of Wands is somewhat of a magical creator, someone who's able to manifest and is a creator. And this describes you perfectly, Aquarius, because I always tell you, you're in creative mode right now. Not only are you the innovators, creators, and just amazingly strong people and connected to spirit, but you have this unbelievable, and they're saying you're going to get clarity on this, just how strongly you have, you know, can manifest. You have this manifestation skill. All right, you can create anything. You have the manifestation skill, and they want you to start using it. They're saying this is going to be your balance, using this manifestation skill. Once you are fully, you get the clarity on this, you're going to be able to use it and bring things in balance quickly, okay? So seeing the balance, all right, getting the clarity that the balance is available to you very fast now with the manifestation card, okay? And the creator card, your creators, right? All right, so let's continue with this reading. And you know, I've been feeling kind of in the doldrums lately, guys. I don't know. I'm trying to keep my head above just something. So there's some weird emotion that is has been pulling me down. I don't know if you're with me. Like, I know that there's a lot to be excited about right now, but then I get this feeling on and off. It's like the feeling of doom. You know, something terrible is about to happen, but and I know it has to do with the energy, and I'm very curious to know how many of you out there that watch my channel can relate to this, okay? Nothing bad is happening in your life, but you keep having that sinking feeling in your chest like something is about to happen that's not going to be good, all right? All right, so let's continue. I'll be looking forward to seeing your comments on this, guys, all right? So I'm seeing movement. You guys are moving into this period of transformation once again, guys. I'm seeing a huge transformation, but this time it's different. You're not going through a transformation to come out of something. You're going through a huge transformation to go into something, and it's happiness. It's the sun. All right. So you're about to move into this, under this beautiful sunlight, which is happiness, that's going to be streaming down and surrounding you. And I'm also feeling like this says, I was talking to my girlfriend about this yesterday with the solar flares and how I've been feeling, and she's feeling kind of the same, right? And the energy has really, you know, the higher you're vibrating, the more these solar flares and Schumann resonance energies will be affecting you, because you become more sensitive as you raise your vibration. You're more empathic, right? You're more empathetic, you're more loving. So it's natural that you will be more sensitive to, say, like these solar flares coming in. And so that's what I'm seeing here in this reading. I'm seeing my Aquariuses going through a transformation and moving to a state of happiness. And this is exactly what I said to my friend yesterday. You know, it's been like a roller coaster ride of emotions, most of them not good, most of them high anxiety, weird things, ear ringings, body pains, waking up in the middle of the night with vibration, you know, your body's vibrating, headaches, stuff like that, bad feelings. But this is different. This is you and I moving into the sun. We're moving toward happiness. Also, guess what? The sun is where the solar activity is. So maybe what I said to my friend yesterday, what I said was, when is it going to change over? Like, when do we get to feel those emotions of elation and happiness and the fifth dimensional type of feelings that I know are coming for us? And she agreed. She was like, yes, I can't wait. All right, so we're waiting on this. And suddenly today, the cards are telling us that this is the transformation, that we are moving into this now. All right, so a lot of us have been judging, you know, what is happening around the world, and judging each other, judging our relationships, our friends. Right now, I can say, and you can probably say the same thing, that our lives might be feeling a lot about judgment, right? People judging us. And if we're scrolling through our phones, we're seeing nothing but judgment, right? Everybody's lashing out at one another. It's crazy, crazy times. But then I'm seeing the King of Cups here, which is all about love. Cups are about love, guys. So the transformation into this beautiful time here, into these happier emotions, no more judgment, and love, okay? So that's what I got from that layout. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so this is for somebody who needs to hear this today. Someone is going through something really difficult, okay? And I'm seeing a lot of darkness around you, all right? This isn't the usual toxicity. You're messing with something you shouldn't be messing with, or you're befriending people you shouldn't have around you, okay? Because I'm seeing this massive tower moment coming in for you because of the people this looks like somebody you might have known from when you were younger that you reunited with. So be very careful. This person has, they're messing with the wrong kind of thing secretively, or they have some sort of negative attachments, okay? Negative attachments that will affect you, that will attach to you. And I don't normally talk about this kind of stuff. I don't usually open up to this. I don't believe in this, what this person's messing around with. I keep my window closed for this kind of stuff. You might have to read between the lines, because I don't even want to say it out loud, okay? I just don't want to give it any power. But if you're getting a weird feeling from this person, or they seem off to you, or you're just feeling bad energetically after they leave your presence, okay, this person is not mentally stable either. I'm seeing some kind of instability in this person, all right? This person's, you know, even if you're not vibrating high, you have to be feeling something's off, all right? There's so much darkness here. You have to be getting this, okay? So Spirit is saying, free yourself right now. Do what you have to do to free yourself of this energy that you're messing around with, okay? Let's go one more time. This is starting to get lengthy. If you're still with me, please hype the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell and the like button. I truly appreciate you for that. It helps me tremendously. All right, this is about someone very loving. You just went through a lot of stuff, but you're not the type of person who is going to come out lashing at anybody. You're very loving and you're ready to start again. I'm seeing, even though you were put through hell, it looks like you were put through a lot of negativity, a lot of aggravation. You might have had some time where things went really, really wrong for you all over the place, not just one thing, but you might have gotten hit by a lot of different things that pulled you down. And I see that you're coming out of it with this new beginning. I'm seeing you doing something. You're going to take this energy from the past where that made you feel left out in the cold, upset, angry, like no one cared. You're going to use this energy to start over, to have this new beginning, but not just any old new beginning. I'm seeing a lot of financial stability coming from this. So I don't know, this could be an idea. It's something that you're going to plant a seed and grow, it's going to grow. All right. This is something very creative. This could be an idea that is going to touch others in the world, not just in your vicinity, but it's going to be something that's going to turn into like a big deal. And it's going to provide you for the rest of your life a good deal of money. All right, so that's today's reading, guys. I hope it resonates. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I'll see you tomorrow.